Hi everyone. Today is Thursday, July 3rd, 2025, and this is your reading for today. As I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves. And today I'm going to start with an oracle card from the Sacred Rebel deck. Okay, so we've got follow your own rhythm. Now I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this, and let's dive deeper into this energy of following our own rhythm, of living a more authentic and unique path, following that path. And what I'm wanting to do is open up the space to see what comes through as far as this unique rhythm that we're trying to tune into. What about your authentic path? Does it have to do with relationships, with career, with any kind of creative endeavors? All right, so we've got Princess of Coins. We've got the Devil. And we've got Six of Wands. Okay, so this is a good time for you to do some deep reflection work through journaling. And what you are going to want to ask yourself is, how is my life reflecting what's going on within me? This has to do a lot. This following your rhythm has a lot to do with abundance and your relationship to money, and how you have created your beliefs about money and about abundance from those who came before you, from your parents, from those who raised you. And although there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of the times our parents have taught us, teachers have taught us, good things about abundance and money, and they have set an example. But this is just letting you do some inner reflections on asking yourself, what more is it that you want moving forward? To tune into what it is that your heart wants, and less of your logic, less of your survival mechanisms. It's being able to see yourself in everything that is manifesting in the world. And although that can be hard sometimes, because we have our own opinions and beliefs about what others are doing, if you can have the compassion to be able to see yourself in every single person that you are in relationship with, even people that you may just be observing from your day-to-day, you're going to be able to find pieces of yourself. And so ask yourself, what is the common theme here? What is the common theme here? What am I noticing keeps coming up? What is asking to be changed? And in finding that change, you'll be able to create a rhythm that is more unique to you. In other words, you are going to be able to establish a new foundation, a new relationship, a new field of work, in which you will be able to be more of yourself within. Now, I'm wanting to ask the question of authenticity. Where in your life do you feel that you can't be 100% yourself? And so I'm going to pull a couple cards on this, because I feel like this is a very important question for us moving forward. And I'm going to pull an oracle card on this. Because a lot of the times we don't even realize that we're not being authentic in a particular area of our life. We've done it so often that we think that it's us, but it really is just you putting on a show in order to be accepted, or wanting to, feel like you belong. And I feel like this is a season for you where you are letting go of a lot of that, needing to belong, needing to find your place. You are sort of sensing now that the only opinion that really matters is your own. Okay, so we're asking, we've got express the ocean of your emotion. So, I guess a good question to ask yourself is, in what areas of your life are you not able to express your full emotional self? Where do you feel yourself holding back? Do you, because you feel judged, or because you don't trust that person with your experience? And that's where I'm feeling like a lot of this has to do with a relationship, with an intimate relationship. Um, you don't feel like you're able to express your full 100%, emotions, because you don't trust that person with with the compassion that you would hope to have given, that you would have definitely given them, should they have been completely honest with their emotions. And so because you don't sense the reciprocity, you hold back. And this is also an indication that you can also sense that that person that you want to express your emotions to, or that you don't 100% tell your emotions to, feels the same way about you. So there's definitely this reflection back to each other of not being able to trust the other with with your emotions, with your thoughts, with your beliefs, with your ideas. And that's what's holding you kind of in place and stagnant. And until you begin to allow this relationship to flow, you kind of hold yourself away from the abundance of unconditional love that is in store for both of you. Now, initially, I was feeling like this was an abundance of, I thought this had a lot to do with money, or ways that you bring in things that you need. But this has to do with a realizing that there is an abundance of love, guidance, and support for you in everything that you choose to do. And so recognizing that is really about fixing this one. And you're not fixing it, you're actually evolving this one relationship that means a lot to you. Because when you can when you can create a relationship that you've always wanted, everything else that you relate to begins to level up as well. Okay, we've also got chase, face and embrace the person in the mirror. Right. So as you love yourself, as you learn to love somebody else in this relationship, you begin to level up. You both begin to see the better parts of yourself and the other person. And then you start looking out into the world and realizing that everyone is just human. You stop holding people to a certain standard. And you begin to accept everyone as they are, knowing that that's their soul's journey, so they can have whatever experience that they want to have here, and so can you. And that's the key thing here, is that so can you have whatever unique experience you want to have. And that's, I feel like, the real key belief that you need to begin changing here, is that you get to have an authentic and unique experience here just like everyone else. So start to make choices from that belief system, that you can live whatever life you want, and so can everyone else. And we've got family. Explore your sacred root system. So like I was saying earlier about your beliefs surrounding abundance, you want to tune into, and don't spend too much time here because you don't want to get caught up in the negativity about this. Being able to look at it objectively, just to understand your own actions and beliefs, is the point of exploring your sacred root system. When you understand where you came from, where you learned your beliefs from, you are able to change that. And I say this often, when you recognize things that need to be changed, that you have carried forward, that have been conditioned within you, you allow healing to happen within all the generations that came before you and all the generations that come after you. That is an important role for you moving forward. And I feel like you know that intuitively, and try your best to change old cycles that have existed within your family for decades. And so I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.